Let's learn how to make this really cute tissue box monster for Halloween. So the most important supply you're going to need is an empty tissue box. After that, everything else is decorative based on how you want to make it. You can use paints, markers, pencil crayons, or colored pencils. You can also use some colored paper, some tape and glue. I have both a glue stick and liquid glue. You can also have some extra decorations like some pom-poms, some pipe cleaners, and my favorite, some googly eyes. Of course, you'll also need some scissors to cut out your decorations or your paper if that's what you choose to do. So starting off, we're going to have to take off the plastic that's around the opening of our tissue box. So I've decided to decorate my tissue box monster using some colored red paper. So I'm just going to measure the different sides, cut out the paper, and glue that on to make my monster red. A quick note here, I definitely made a pretty big mistake in gluing the front of my monster on first. If you are going to do that and you're using paper, I would definitely recommend measuring and cutting out the opening that's going to be our monster mouth first before you glue the paper on. So I'm just measuring, cutting, and gluing on the different sizes of paper for each side of my tissue box monster. The glue stick I was using was a little bit old, so I had to switch over to tape to start taping down the paper instead of gluing it on. Hopefully if you have or need to use glue, then yours works much better than mine did. Because I didn't measure very well, I noticed I had a little extra bit of paper hanging off the edge of my tissue box. So I decided I was going to cut these into little triangle shapes to give my monster some funny looking hair. Now here you can see me struggle trying to cut open the mouth of the monster, and that's why I definitely recommend, if you're going to use paper for your craft, that you measure and cut out the mouth space first, so you don't struggle like I did. So after you have the body of your monster decorated, whether it be with paper or paint and it's dried, you can start adding the decorations. I'm going to start by adding the googly eyes because, like I said, that's my favorite part. You can add as many or as few eyes as you want. You can also draw them on, whatever you would like. So there I added 6 googly eyes onto my monster. I noticed my monster's mouth was looking a little bit empty, so I decided to take a piece of paper from one of our magic tricks and cut out triangles to make those into fangs. And there you can see his cute 3 teeth. Next, I decided to take my marker and just draw on some blush. I was going to make my monster a cute, shy monster. I really liked the hair I had in front of my monster's eyes, so I decided to take some pipe cleaners, pink and orange, and cut them into small pieces. So what I'm going to be doing here is attaching them together and bending them in silly ways to give him some funny hair that sticks up. And there we have our silly, cute little monster, our tissue box monster. A nice little decoration you can put out to celebrate Halloween.